Hi, my name is Etienne Arantes de Nascimento or Pele. I was born on October 23rd of 1940 in Três Coqueiros, Brazil. When I was young, I lived with my mom and dad in poverty, and their names are Dondinho and Celeste Arantes. I also lived with my brother and sister, and their names are Zoko and Maria. When I was young, I loved to play soccer, but since I was poor, I had to play barefooted. My dad influenced me since he was a professional soccer player. I dropped out of school to pursue my dream of becoming a professional soccer player. I made my professional debut for Santos FC at the age of 15 in 1958. I also played for the Brazilian national team for 3 straight years. I'm the only person who has won 3 World Cups. In addition to that, I also work for organizations like FIFA and U18. I retired from professional FIFA football at the age of 76 in 1977. Sadly, I passed away at the age of 82 in 2022.
Hi, my name is Victor Gerard Glover. I was born on April 30, 1976. I born and grew up in Pomona, California. I joined and worked on the NASA in 2013. I was the first African American to live in the International Space Station. Hola, mi nombre es Victor Gerard Glover. Yo nací en el año 1976. Yo nací y crecí en Pomona, California. Yo trabajé y me uní a la NASA en 2013. Yo fui el primero africano-americano en vivir en la Internacional Estación Espacial de Estados Unidos.
Hi, my name is Honnie Johnson. I work at Oak Ridge National Laboratory. I have 4 kids. I invented a robot named Linda. I have a spouse named Linda Moore. My net worth is $300 million. And I was the first person to invent Nerf guns and water guns. When I was a kid, I dreamed of becoming an inventor, but I did not know how. So when I grew up, I got a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, and I got a degree in nuclear engineering. I was born October 6, 1949, and I am still alive today. I am 75 years old.
Hello, my name is Katherine Johnson. I was born on August 26 at White Silver Spring, WV. My mother, Joya Coleman, and my father, Joshua Coleman. I have 3 siblings. The first child that my parents had was Horace, born on 1912. The second child was Margaret, born on 1915. The third child was Charles, born in 1915. I am the youngest of 4. I started high school when I was just 10 years old. Most kids are in 4th or 5th grade when they're 10. I went to college at the age of 15. My first subject is mathematician, inherent, and inclination. I am a Kirby Spark. I finished high school when I was just 13. In 1937, I was 18. I received my bachelor's degree in mathematics and French. I married Jimmy Johnson. I became a teacher.
Hello, my name is Madam C.J. Walker. I was born December 23rd, 1867 in Delta, Louisiana. My parents named me Sarah Bula, but I ended up changing my name. My parents, Owen and Margaret, were Louisiana sharecroppers. They were born into slavery. My life was full of hardship. I was orphaned at 7, married at 14, and had a kid shortly after. I suffered from alopecia, which caused me to lose most of my hair. This was when I was inspired to create some black hair care products for black women. My treatment completely changed the black women industry. This was when I became the first African-American self-made millionaire.
Hello, Canada, Washington. I was born on August 31, 1980 in Los Angeles, California. I love football. Started playing football when I was 8. I entered the University of California. And this time there was only a few African American athletes playing on separate teams in the South. And officially, and then I was the best college football player in the West Coast. And then we made it to the Champions League in 1958. And then we won the Champions League against. My team was Bears, and the other team was San Francisco Clips. We won, but officially my heart shut down. It stopped beeping, so I died in 1971. But my jersey went to the Hall of Fame of CLA.
Hi, my name is Michael Jackson. I was born on August 29, 1958. As a child, I was very busy because I was performing with the Jackson 5, which is the music group I was in with my brothers. Their names are Randy Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Tito Jackson, and Marlon Jackson. I was homeschooled and went to a private tutor due to my fame, and I got my diploma from college preparation school. My interests also include arts and crafts, business ideas, and dance. I
I was married twice in my life, and I have 3 kids. Their names are Biggie Jackson, Paris Jackson, and Prince Jackson. I have 13 Grammys. 8 of them are from my album Thriller. And I've inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice. In 1997 as a member as a Jackson 5, and in 2001 for my solo career. I have 51 famous songs, and some of them are Say, Beat It, Rock With Me, and Dirty Diana.
Hello, my name is Colin Kaepernick. I was born November 3rd, 1987 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. My biological mother decided to give me up for adoption. I was adopted by a white family, Rico Teresa Kaepernick. I went to the University of Nevada and recruited space safety. I still played quarterback in my 5th game of my freshman year when the season started went out. I was throwing 384 yards and scored 4 touchdowns. I never did get my starting role. I faced a year with 90 touchdowns. I became the only player in NCAA division. I history a match 10,000 passing yards and 4,000 rushing yards in the career. However, I sparked conversion when I decided to kneel during the national anthem. As a breach man, it was important to me to show protest against racial injustice and police brutality. I started advocating for social justice issues against my community.
Hi, I'm Mary Bridges. I was born on September 8, 1954 in a town called Taylor in New Orleans. My parents have Bob and Huela Bridges. They lived on a farm. At my school, a federal court judge requested the U.S. government to send a federal guard. When I was 6, I went to school with all white children. The children feared me because I was black, except one teacher. He taught me that the other kids' opinions were no worth. His name was Mr. Harry. I grew up to continue having black children. I never got my college degree or graduated high school. I am grown up to continue having black children. I am married and have 4 kids, all boys. I'm still alive, living in New Orleans at the age of 69.
Hi, I'm Louis Armstrong, and here's my story. I was born on August 4th, 1901 in New Orleans. I lived in a poor neighborhood named the Battlefield. Then, on New Year's, I shot a gun in the sky, which sending me to colored wives, home for boys. Then, when I was attending school, I fell in love with jazz music. Years on, I left school to start jazz music. I was in the most popular band named the Hot 5. I like to play the trumpet and the cornet. I became a jazz singer. Then I usually like to play the trumpet and the cornet. Then I became an even more famous jazz singer. Years on, I managed to see some of my music on the radio and on some movies. Years later, King Oliver invited me to a Chicago band named Idaho. In 1922. On 1924, I got to do a solo. I got married to 4 different girls. Throughout my life, I had 2 different children named Sharon and Clarence. I got 2 Grammy Awards, one on 1965 and one on 1972. Finally, throughout my exclusive career, I died at the age of 69 on July 6, 1972.
Hello, I am Condoleezza Rice. I was born in Birmingham, Alabama on November 14, 1954. I was born to John Wesley Jr. Rice and Angelica Rice. When I was a kid, I went to Vascular, Alabama, and when I was 3, I learned skating and ballet. When I was 15, I went to the University of Denver, got my bachelor's and master's degree. I also learned how to play the piano and speaks French and Spanish, and still in college. In 1970, I got married to Brick Up Church, and I met at Stanford University in California. When I attended a politics class because Joseph Bolton sparked my interest in politics. My jobs are politics and politics sciences. In 2008, I became a professor for Colin Bush Powell. Now, I used to be a foreign policy advisor for George W. Bush, and now I am a Denny professor at Stanford Graduate School. I teach politics sciences. My famous quote is, "Football is like a war, it's about taking territory. Have a good day."
Hi, my name is Martin Luther King Jr. I was born in January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. My parents were Alberta Christine Williams King and Martin Luther King Sr. My brother was Afro Daniel Williams King and Bear Ferris King. On August 17, 1944, I gave my first speech along with my famous quote, "I have a dream." My brother died due to the cause that he drowned, and my sister died of old age at 95 years old. My mom died 6 years after the assassination of me. From now on, I want people to remember me as a hardworking man.
Hi there, my name is Rosa Park. I was born February 4th, 1913. Did you know I was validly educated by my mother because she was a teacher? But one day I refused to give up my bus seat. I might have went to jail for a few years, but people was proud of me because I stood up for myself and I told the truth. I died October 4th, 1955. I'll always be remembered as the girl that refused to give up my bus.
Hi, my name is Tupac Amir Shakur, but everybody knows me as just Tupac. I was born June 16, 1971. I had a difficult childhood because we kept moving around a lot. However, my mother, Afrin Shakur, was a part of the Black Panther Party. She was always very important to me. I attended Billimore School of Arts to practice my performance skills. I am considered one of the most influential and successful rappers of all time. I am among the best-selling music artists, having sold more than 75 million records worldwide. I won my first award in 1996 for the best album. Then in 1997, I won an award at the R&B Soul Awards. I was awarded Star on Hollywood Walk of Fame on June 7, 2023. My sister accepted it for me. Some of my popular songs are including All Eyes on Me, Hit 'Em Up, Dear Mama, Still Ballin'. Through my music and achievements, I became a voice for the Black community and a symbol of resistance and struggles against oppressions.
Hello, my name is Janelle Monet. I was born December 1st, 1985 in Kansas City, Kansas. I was raised in Cornito, a working community in Kansas City. I went on to attend Georgia Premier College. While at college, I started writing my own music and performing around campus. While at college, my mother, Janelle Monet, was a janitor. My stepfather was a postal worker. I have one sibling, her name is Kimberly Monet. I am very happy with my choice becoming a singer. As I said previously, I started singing my own music around campus. I am known for my distinctive fashion. Additionally, I am known for my acting, speaking roles in movies such as Rio 2 and Hidden Figures. Throughout my music career, I have always challenge social constructions. I believe I am paving the way for people and other women in color.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ali. I was born in January 12, 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm the son of Clayton Marshall Clayson and Otis Clayson. I have one sibling. His name is Muhammad Ali. I went to West Virginia and elementary school, and I went to Central High School. I am the son of Central High School, and I have and my hobbies include spending time with my family, boxing, and spending time with my family. I have 9 kids. I started boxing and training at the age of 12. Even then, they called me the greatest. As an amateur boxer, I won 6 Golden Gloves and 2 natural Golden Glove tournaments. I was the greatest boxer in the world. People always will remember. Sadly, I passed away on June 3rd, 2016. And people will always remember me as the greatest boxer in the world.
Hi, I'm Selma L. Jackson. I was born on December 21st, 1948 in Washington, D.C. I'm the highest paid actor of all time, but first, let me tell you how it all started. In 1966,
I discovered my true love for acting while Morehouse in college. After graduation, I pursued my passion for acting, for working in theaters, and eventually I made successful box office films. And I have became one of Hollywood's most recognizable and respectable actors off screen. I'm passionate for my civil rightsness and for other people, and I use my platform to act. I use my platform to act for certain reasons. In 1980, I married the love of my life, Latanya, and then we had a baby girl named Zoe. My journey from humble beginnings is to international superstar is a testament to never give up your dream. Peace out, Samuel L. Jackson.
My name is Malcolm X. I was born on May 19, 1925. I was also born in Omaha, Nebraska. I did not go to college. I dropped out in the 8th grade because of the racial discrimination I faced from teachers in my life at school. I became famous because of my speech, The Ballot or the Bullet. I was an American Muslim minister and civil rights activist who was a prominent figure during the civil rights movement in about the 1940s to 1960s. I was a spokesman for the Nation of Islam until 1964, when I died on February 21st, 1965. I was killed by Thomas Hagen because he wanted revenge for the Nation of Islam. I have some documentaries about my life on Netflix. One of them on Netflix and the other one you can find on YouTube or Google. The first one is called Who Killed Malcolm X on Netflix. The second one is Malcolm X, a 1974 film. They're pretty old films, but they do say a lot about my life.
Have you done it already? Okay.
I had some pretty good speeches in my life, if I do say so myself. Some people may like them and some people may not. But I think my favorite speech was The Ballot or the Bullet. It was a speech I gave on April 3rd, 2 times in the Coy Methodist Church in Cleveland, Ohio. The second time was on April 7th, 1964. They were both from 1964 in the same year. This speech motivated a lot of people and to help my movement. I told you a lot about me. How about you tell me about you now?
Hi, my name is Bill Russell. I was born on February 12, 1934. I was the first black NBA coach and I won 11 NBA titles. I know that's not cool, so I will keep telling you about myself. I have one brother named Charlie Jr. He is older than me. My parents' name is Charles Russell and Katie Russell. Most of my childhood, I was always in poorhouse. Because I was always sick. At 9 years old, I moved to Oakland in 1932. I had 3 kids named Jacob Russell, Cameron Russell, William Russell Jr. I was the cornerstone of the Boston Celtics in 1960. In 963 career games, I averaged 22.5 rebounds per game, helping the Celtics win 11 titles during that time. I was in the NBA for 13 seasons, 1957, 1959, 66, and 1968. It is a shocking rate of success. My nickname is Bill, the Secretary of Defense, and Mr. 11 Rings.
Hello, my name is George Floyd. I was born October 14th, 1973. My parents are George Perry and Larcinia Jones. When I was 2 years old, we moved to Houston, Texas. I have 4 siblings, which include my brothers Philanois and Rodney, and my sisters Latonia and Roberta. When I also went to South Florida College for 2 years on a football scholarship transfer to A&M University. I have a wife who I met in August 2017 named Courtney Ross, and I have 4 children, which include my son Quincy Mason Floyd and my daughters Connie Mason and Gianna Floyd. I worked as a truck driver, security guard, and as a rapper. Despite all my jobs, nobody knew me besides my family. Lastly, on May 25th, 2020, a white police officer named Derek Chauvin killed me by kneeling on my neck for a long period of time, choking and suffocating me. This was a big deal because it seemed race played a part in this situation. After my death, many people worldwide started protesting for BLM, aka Black Lives Matter, with most protests being peaceful, many were violent and destructive. After my death, many people made memorials all across America for me. For instance, when my family held one in front of a Baptist church in Harlem, New York. In front of a Baptist church in Harlem, New York, with all the protests for me, this caused the perfect time to protest for other problems in America, like discrimination against Asians, Jews, immigrants, and other oppressed groups of people.
Hi, I am Jackie Robinson. I was born on January 34th, 1919 in Carroll, Georgia. I was playing sports such as track, basketball, and football. I got signed to the Honolulu Bears in Hawaii, and I also went to UCLA. For my degree and diploma until I couldn't afford it. I played baseball and I worked my way into the Negro League. The Negro League is a league only black people can play in. I've been dreaming to be in the MLB until Branch Rickey gave me the chance. Branch Rickey was the CEO of Jackie Robinson, of the CEO of the Brooklyn Dodgers. I loved playing in the Negro League, and one of my games against the Brooklyn Dodgers, against the Cardinals, I got hit by the pitcher, but I eventually did it until I hit the ball and I got a home run, and I eventually scored on them. And I loved that moment. Thank you for listening to my speech. Jackie Robinson.
Hello, fellow authors. My name is Frederick Douglass. I was born on February 14, 1818. Yes, I was born on Valentine's Day. I was born in Talbot, Maryland. When I was a child, me and my family were in slavery. My siblings were Elizabeth, Perry, Kitty, and Ariana. My mom was Harriet Bailey, and my dad was Aaron Anthony. Then I lived on a farm as a body servant. I had to serve my owner with lots of things. Some of those things were giving him food, giving him water, and doing his laundry. When I was 18, I escaped and ran to New York. Then I found the love of my life. Her name is Anna Marie. She taught me everything I needed to know since I did not go to school. She taught me how to read, write, and do math. She taught me by reading books and authoring stories. Then I wrote the book named The Narrative of Frederick Douglass's Life. That book changed my life. Then I enlisted to fight in the Civil War. I became the first U.S. Black Marshal and became the most prominent person of that time. Everywhere I went, someone was taking a photo of me. Soon I became the most photographed person of the 19th century. Soon my life had to come to an end. I died from a myocardial infarction, which is lack of oxygen to the tissue, in 1895, February 20th, at the age of 77 in Washington, D.C. That is all, fellow authors.
Wave at the